Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. How nice it is to be back with you. I am thinking today, in case you hadn't noticed, a lot of my thinking is back in the day. I wonder if that would be because I some way or another got old. But I'd have to say that I have always enjoyed nostalgic things. And so anyway, I am reaching back when I first was called to the ministry. I was preaching in places in the woods mainly. I was raised in the woods. Our church was way out in the country, and we knew a lot about the churches that were in the woods. And that was the churches that was giving me a chance to speak. Well, I'm talking about when I first started. I mean, the first. And preaching was a little bit difficult in the sense that I was afraid I wasn't moving things. I wasn't helping anyone. I had the feeling that they just let me get my wings and my sea legs and my preaching legs, and it was just a little bit, but they were nice and kind, and the congregations were nice to me, and I appreciated them, and I still do it to this day. But there was a church. It was in Sharp, Louisiana, out in the woods-like area. Pretty good sized church for that part of the country. And a friend of mine was going to pick me up and take me there. He was familiar with the preacher and the church, and he was going to take me there. He was kind of a country. He was kind of a little bit, we was all country, but he was a little extra country, if you know what I mean. And so when he picked me up, here I was in the only suit that I had. And he picked me up, and he had the back seat out of the car, and it had a great big old black hog in the back. Ooh, what an odor. And so I got in, and it was a free ride, and it was his car. I just didn't have very much to say about it, but it was almost unbearable in a way. And so we got to the church, and Brother Mabry put me up to preach. And while I was preaching, the anointing of God hit me. Oh, I had never felt anything like that. It was intoxicating. It was, I began to think. My mind opened up. I thought of things I'd never thought of before. I said things that I had not prepared to say. Everyone got excited about the sermon, the message, and the glory of God fell. I never will forget, as when I was through, Brother Mabry said, "O.C., you got yourself anointed, didn't you?" Whew, I said, "I guess that's what happened." And I was so excited about it. I'd come into a new dimension. Now here's the punchline. Here's the kicker. I got back in that car and I never smelt that hog. I didn't smell anything. I didn't care if he had 2 hogs in there. The anointing had come. God bless.